Hi, welcome to my bedroom. I'm Matteo. I've put on more muscle in the last 6 months of lifting than probably the previous 4 years of lifting combined, and that's at least in some small part due to the 3-second rule I'm about to show you that I follow before every set I do in the gym. The reason this little trick is so effective is because it's based on human nature. I once heard pro natural bodybuilder Alberto Nunez say that he takes a shower before each of his workouts, and I believe he's using the same principle there. If you've been working out, going to the gym, giving a good effort, eating enough protein, but you're just not really seeing the results you want, it could be that your program is trash, or it could be that your sleep is garbage. And it might even be that your life stress is a hot dumpster fire, but I'm willing to bet it's something much more subtle. The cumulative negative effects of tiny little lapses in focused attention. When I worked in kitchens for the first half of my life, there was a saying that was always floated around, which is, you're only as good as the last dish you put out, which basically means that success doesn't come from one grandiose gesture of excellence. It's a series of deliberate decisions that lead to the outcomes that you want. And if you are just going through the motions when you're at the gym, doing your 3 sets of 10 bicep curls and just trying to get it over and done with, instead of doing what you actually went there to do, then each of your sets could be just building you 30% or 50% as much muscle as it possibly could be. Because you're thinking about your dentist appointment coming up later this week, or the work you have to do when you get home from the gym. And if you don't believe me, just look around next time you do a workout. Watch as someone goes to change the song on their phone and then ends up reading a work email and just sitting on the bench stewing about it for 8 minutes. Can you see how that might tank the quality of the rest of your workout? Here's a quote from a Cambridge article discussing the cognitive performance benefits of mindfulness. Most of the time, our perception is limited by our attention span, fragmented by our continuous distractions, distorted by our biases, assumptions, and expectations, and regularly hijacked by our emotional reactivity. So here's what I've been doing lately to get more out of every set I do while I'm in the gym. We know that training close to failure and putting high degrees of mechanical tension through the muscle that you're trying to grow is a very good idea. So right before I start my set, I just take a deep breath for 3 seconds and I just try and let go of whatever is floating around in my head. Then I focus on the set I'm about to do and I just take it to the house. It's a ritual. I try to get into kind of a Zen-like state where I just let go of everything else that I'm thinking about so I can direct all my mental effort into training the muscle I'm trying to grow. There's a saying I love from Brad Stulberg. He says, dig where your feet are. There's no need to look around the gym, comparing yourself to others, or think about your program or what you have to do later that day. Just focus on the set right in front of you and make that set count like it's the fundamental driver of your overall progress. Because it is. At risk of getting a little bit too philosophical, I think there might be a life lesson in here. More dreams are killed by absent-minded omissions of effort than ambitious leaps that fell short. Don't let your life slip through your fingers because you squandered 30 weeknight evenings in a row after work. Don't let your workouts not give you the juice you were looking for because you forgot to squeeze. Where you snap out of it a year later and wonder why you haven't built the muscle you wanted, or started the business you wanted, or built the relationship that you desire, built a life with meaning and purpose. Choices are the hinges of destiny. So choose to make your workouts count. Choose to avoid distraction, and choose to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it so I can see you in the next one. Peace.